let's see if this is working. Yes, okay, cool. It says it's working. It says it's working. I just want to go on to. All right, guys, we are trying out a new feature today. We are trying to watch, we're trying to stream across multiple platforms. So I just want to make sure that it's working everywhere. Hi, Tom. Okay, cool. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. So I can watch it on one of my other accounts without screwing up the whole thing. Yay! Okay. Hi, everyone. Okay, so let's see. Let me play with the angle of the camera a little bit. Okay, that's better. The skylight above me was messing with the lighting a little bit, so I want to make sure that you guys can see well. So yay! Hi, friends. Welcome back to Do It with Daisy and Happy Meal Prep Monday. Hi, everyone. Hello. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see everyone. All right, so here's the thing. I have I haven't really been taking the time to cook healthy as often as I like to. I mean, I've got my cookbook full of healthy recipes, and they're all really easy to make, especially because they use the same ingredients that I have to have for my dog's food anyway. But I haven't really had as much time on my hands, it's been the holidays. I'm sure y'all are relating to that as well. So, I thought that this was the perfect opportunity to get back into my meal prep habits and share with you guys how I'm going to be successfully continually eating healthy through this year. And yeah, definitely you guys make sure you drop any questions or comments that you have so that I can address them in between demonstrations. Thank you so much for those likes, guys. I really appreciate the support. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to get Waffles Food kind of going because that's what's going to inspire me to make my own. So we need a scale. It's important to weigh all of the ingredients that your vet recommends for your dog. So, so I am going to use a little pot, mostly because the pans that I like I'm using for other things. But this is also just fine. I am only going to be cooking her meat in here because I keep all of her vegetables separate as treats to give her throughout the day. We're gonna That's just the cat waffles. Leave him alone. Here, you want some more carrots? So I have printed off all of the recipes that our veterinary nutritionist created for waffles. So I have them somewhere where it's easily accessible while I'm cooking so that I don't have to look it up every time. I feel like that would set me up for failure. Excuse me. That would set me up for failure because I don't know how well I would follow through with that all the time. So we need 900 grams of ground beef for waffles. Oh, I actually don't need scissors because this has a little pull tabby thing. How cool. What do you think, Wops? Okay, I don't know if my fingertips are strong enough for this pull tabby. It's taking too long. We're just gonna cut it. Okay, so this is a 3 pound pack, like the two of them together. Oh, golly. Okay, so that's 683 grams. I need another 217 grams. Waffles. Honey, I need to cook that. It's caca right now. Okay, put that all in there for right now. I take everything that I'm not planning on, and then I take everything I'm not planning on giving her, and I take it out. So that's 995 grams, not pounds. Oh my golly, can you imagine if that was 993 pounds? No, we only need 900 grams. That's 892. 900. Perfect. So now I'm going to go ahead and form these patties because my hands are already, they already have raw meat on them. So might as well just do all of the raw meat handling all at once, right? So I'm going to form these into patties that are about the same size as my sweet potato slices, which I already have sliced up. If you guys need tips on how to do that or more in-depth tutorials for the individual dishes that we're making, you can check out my OFTV channel, of.tv/DoItWithDaisy, and I've got lots of tutorials in there. And we are making the Yum Burgers and sweet potato bites from the official Do It With Daisy cookbook. You. You can check that out on Amazon. You can either just search the official Do It With Daisy cookbook. It'll bring up whichever version is being sold in your country. Or you can go to doitwithdaisy.com and I have the US link right there on the homepage, and right underneath that link, I have all of the different links there for you to easily access. So this is gonna be so helpful to just have these done. I'm gonna put a couple of them in the refrigerator to have for dinner tonight, and then I'm gonna put the rest in the freezer. I'm going to use my new vacuum sealer that I got for my birthday to keep everything fresh as long as possible. We've almost got these patties all formed. Oh, I think I was gonna put something in them this time. But that's okay. Good girl, leaving it. Mama will give you another carrot after I get my hands unmeatified. Alright, let me wash my hands real quick, guys. Okay, cool. Now I've got the raw meat off my hands, and that was really the biggest thing that was holding us back. So we'll go ahead and get this cooking on the stovetop. Waffles, leave it. Thank you. We'll get this cooking on the stovetop, and I'm going to put a lid on it so that it cooks a little bit faster. And we'll go ahead and start our food while this is cooking for our dogs. All right. Hi, Rick. Hi, Chandru. Thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you for the wonderful greetings. So now the next thing that we are going to be starting is we're actually going to set aside this raw meat. We don't need that right now. We don't need any of that. So now I want anyone who's following along in your official Do It With Daisy cookbook, I would like you to turn to page 107. This is our blueberry sweet potato bites. Blueberry is completely optional, but they are delicious in them, let me just tell you. And that's what we're going to be making to go on the side of our Yum Burgers. So you're going to want a sweet potato that you've either boiled or steamed in the microwave. I also give you a lot more in-depth instructions on how to do that in our sweet potato bites video. So thank you guys for those likes and the support. So definitely check out that tutorial if you need a little bit more guidance than you find in my cookbook. And yeah, make sure that you've got it out so that you can take notes if you want to do anything different this time. Let me grab our cooling sweet potato that has been steamed and is now in the refrigerator cooling off. All right, so if you guys have been watching for a while, you know I like to steam my vegetables in a sauce. like to put them in the sock and get the sock wet and then and then put it in the microwave. So our no, don't steal. Are you trying to steal? Do you want Mama to get your sweet potatoes? Okay, okay. Apparently Waffles needs me to grab her sweet potatoes, so I'll be right back. All right. Just put these over here so she doesn't steal all of them. Hola, Almegro. I don't know how to say it in Spanish, but I'm so happy to see you here, and I'm glad that I get to be one of your first experiences here on OnlyFans. I will send you a message translating that because my Spanish isn't as fluent as I would like it to be yet. Oh, that's you don't like the tip? Okay, that's fine. All right, we don't need our scale anymore. That's just gonna be in our way. What we do need is a bowl. I've got these cute little bowls that my mommy made for me with my logo on them. Oh my gosh, which way do I turn this? I'm trying to show you guys. Oh, there it is. Hi, look how cute that is. Look how cute that is. Okay, so we've got our cute little bowl. We're gonna put our sweet potatoes in there. We don't want the peel though, leave it. Girl, you can smell only. We don't want the peel though. Waffles, leave it. Good girl. We also don't want our dog to eat the peel though because they can't digest the sucker. So we want our sweet potato in here. We're gonna mash it, and then we just mash it up with the egg. I really am just wanting to show you guys how it is possible to get some meal prep done for yourself while your dog's food is being prepared. Because if you make your dog's food at home like I do, then chances are your dog's probably eating better than you, and that's just not necessary. Like, we can all eat really good, guys. Oh my gosh, nutmeg. Let's put nutmeg in here this time. Oh man, where's that badass nutmeg I just got yesterday? You guys, I got this gorgeous nutmeg yesterday. It's from McCormick, but it's like a new special edition one. And it's like, it's just so yummy and bold, and I want it. Okay, well, I don't know. Apparently, I lost my nutmeg. So we'll just use the old one. This one's not as good, but it's okay. It's actually coming out really good though. Okay, so we got some nutmeg because that just felt right. And then honey. She knows what's coming. Okay, let's try that again. Honey. Okay. Yes, you're very cute. All right, I think that that's probably good on the honey. Okay, I don't know Horno, but I do have a dog. She's very good. She's very well behaved. I have a feeling that's not what you said, but I will be um, revisiting all of my Spanish speaking fans in the DMs afterwards so that I can address any questions that you had. So please, guys, don't let any language barriers stop you from dropping any questions or comments that you have so that I can address them as we get to them. So y'all might notice I like to get dirty. So that's what's going on here. You can absolutely just use a potato masher to mix your sweet potato and egg, but that's not really my vibe. Yeah. Yum. Yeah. Yum. Okay. Leave it waffles. Okay, so then the next step is for us to put these in molds, and then we put them in the oven. And then let's go check on our hamburger. All right, keep that going. And then we're gonna we're gonna use egg whites instead of whole eggs because it's a little bit easier to dip the to dip the sweet potato slices in egg white because you don't have to mix up, like you don't have to scramble it up. It's already pre-scrambled. So we're just gonna go ahead and get all of these coated in egg white because we're back to our yum burgers. We're just kind of bouncing all over the place because this is really great to be working on while your sweet potato bites are in the oven. They don't take super long in the oven, so you definitely want to make sure that you stay close by. And the only way I manage to not burn things is by working on other things in the kitchen while something is baking. So hopefully that'll work for you guys too. So here is a little trick if you are trying to avoid too many dirty dishes. If you don't want to dirty too many dishes, you can always get your sweet potatoes coated in, or whatever you're frying, whatever you're doing, like an egg wash and then Parmesan dip. You can just dip that in the egg white first. And then once you've pretty much either soaked up all the egg white or you've dipped everything you need to dip, then you can use that same bowl to toss your sweet potatoes in this situation, or your any kind of vegetable or even chicken or whatever, in the Parmesan. And I will show you in just a second. None of those are going to be big enough. That is fine. All right. So we've got all of these. You can put them on a plate. You can put them on the counter. Whatever works. Waffles, leave it. And then just start going. You want to make sure that you don't get too much egg. Like you don't. Less is more kind of deal here when you're trying to reuse dishes. Uh, just don't use as much egg. You're just trying to get everything coated. There's no reason to have excess. Just makes more work for yourself. Girl waffle. All right, and then we want to grab a big pan, like something with a lot of surface area. Lots of surface area, right? And we're going to spray that with a little bit of oil because that's going to help these get crispy and golden on the outside without, no, without burning. Go ahead and set all of the sweet potato slices that are ready to go in here. And then we're going to put those on the stove while we finish getting our hamburger patties ready. Leave it. Now, you only cover that one if you cut your sweet potato slices fairly thick, because you do want them to be able to be like pressed in the middle, like you want them to be slightly tender when you flip them. So, you've got all that stuff on the stove, right? You've got your sweet potato bites. So you've got all that stuff on the stove, right? You've got your sweet potato bites in the oven. You've got your yum burger bun, so to speak. Um, Excuse me. You've got your yum burger bun, so to speak, on the stove top. And now you just need these patties. These are already shaped to be about the size of our sweet potatoes. But what if we wanted to add something more into them? What if we wanted to do maybe some cayenne pepper and some basil and maybe even a little bit of ginger or ground black pepper too, freshly ground? So let's go ahead and grab a couple things. I want some cayenne. I want some coriander. Oh shit, that was kind of a lot. Oh well. I want some basil. Ah, fuck. Okay, well that's gonna need to be sanitized. All right. I want some ginger. And I think I'm out of pepper in my pepper grinder, so I'll need to get that later. Now I'm gonna mix this all up. Doesn't that sound good though, guys? So if you've seen me make Yumpers before, you know that it's a hamburger patty. Thank you for those likes. It's a hamburger patty that is nestled between two Parmesan fried sweet potato slices. So good. So good. Just like that. So good. But really, like, don't these spices and herbs sound, well, I guess it's only one herb we put in here, it's just basil, but between the basil and the spices that we've added in, don't you think that those are going to complement that combination just beautifully? Oh my gosh, I think so too. All right. Now, before I finish the rest of these, I do think that we should probably go give our hamburger for our dogs a little stir. Good girl. All right. Now, if anyone has any questions, make sure you drop them in the comments. I am monitoring our comments here on our OnlyFans stream, and I this is the first time I'm streaming on YouTube, so I haven't figured out how to watch those comments yet. So then we just want to put our little patties that we formed in a second pan, and then we can put that on the stove top too. And because our patties are much thinner than the giant glob of hamburger that we've made for our dog, they're going to take a lot less time to cook. So by the time their food is done, we'll have food ready for us to eat too. That's kind of the whole goal here, right, guys? All right. That's all that's going to fit in the pan this time, but we also have lots of sweet potatoes that we need to toss in the pan as well. So those will cook just as is. All right. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for letting me know, Mac. I'm not sure what is causing that echo, so I will have to play around with settings and figure that out. So thank you so much for letting me know. Does anyone have any other questions that I can answer? Let's see if I can figure out this echo situation. Okay, audio capture. Why would it have an echo? What if I do this? If I turn this off? Can I turn it off and then see if maybe. Can you guys still hear me? Can everyone hear me? If anyone can hear me. Yeah? Okay. Okay, well then I guess that was it. I added the audio source into OBS so that you could hear me, but apparently it automatically does that, so I just had it double added. But yay! Is the echo gone, Matt? Let me know if the echo's gone. Right now, we are gonna go ahead and get the rest of these sweet potatoes covered in Parmesan. Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. It sounds like there's still a little practice that I need to have with this method of streaming. But I'm glad to hear that it is better. All right. I think that I probably have plenty of Parmesan in here to get these last few done once we're ready for that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and flip the sweet potatoes that we have on the stove. Again, if you need a little bit more support in figuring out exactly when you should flip them, make sure that you check out my Yum Burgers full tutorial because I go into showing you exactly how you should be able to tell if your sweet potatoes are ready to be flipped or if they're just completely done. I have people. I'm sorry. My counter is white, so I can't see the bottom. Okay, do you have people helping you answer DMs? No, I answer my DMs myself. Um, if I have someone who I trust enough to help me who's visiting at that time, then I have them tell me what the messages are. So I don't have anyone. If you're talking to me through the DMs, you're talking to me. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, it's really important to me that when my fans connect to me, that it's really me that they're connecting with. Let me flip these real quick and we'll talk about it a little more. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so for the terms of service, as a creator, you are allowed to have people help you in the DMs as long as you're transparent about that. You're allowed to have people talk to your fans uh, as long as you can say, this is my team, they're speaking for me. Um, but for me, I feel like it's really challenging to have that kind of employment relationship and know that the fan is getting the experience that they would get if they were actually talking directly to the creator. So for me, any messages that you send, I'm going to be reading myself. The only time that I have someone help me out is if I have like a lot of messages and I need to know which ones to get to first. So I might have someone like read the subject line so that I can make sure that I get to everyone without running out of time in a day. Thank you so much for those likes, guys. I'm glad that that was helpful. All right. Well, thank you so much for the question, Mac. And if you guys have any other questions, definitely drop them in the comments. Okay, we've just got a couple more minutes left. I'm going to go ahead and stir the hamburger and come right back to see if you've got more questions for me. Thank you. You are being so good, Waffles. Mama's going to give you a sweet potato in just a minute. These smell so good. All right. I do, yeah. Every Wednesday I go live on all three of my OnlyFans accounts. So if you are trying to access my personal account, or my personal live stream where I connect with my fans on a more personal level, then you just want to pop by at 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Wednesdays. And that time may be changing depending on the season. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I appreciate your guys' support. So we've got our burgers split. We've got our sweet potato bites baking. She wants a sweet potato. And we've got our yum burger buns, our sweet potato slices frying up. Waffles, Jim says hello. You say hi, Jim. Thanks for being here, Jim. We appreciate your support. Thank you. Thanks for those likes, guys. Really appreciate that. Oh, thank you. Waffles, you being a good girl? Yeah. So these sweet potatoes that Waffles is eating now are the ones that I've measured out for her for the day. Um, her her recipe that we're working from today is called the low fat beef and sweet potatoes recipe from the farmer's dog. So it calls for like beef and sweet potato, pretty much like a lot of the stuff that you see here, not parmesan. It doesn't call for parmesan, but it calls for sweet potato and beef and egg whites. And it also calls for green beans, but I didn't really feel like green beans, so we're just gonna do extra sweet potato instead. So but I guess the point is just that when I'm struggling to figure out what I'm willing to make for myself, what I'm willing to invest the time in, then a lot of times that's where I'll start is I'll look at what I'm making for waffles and I'll be like, how can I make this appetizing for myself? I was afraid she was going to target practice right up my nostril there. But she didn't. So thank you. Thank you, waffles. You're welcome. Yes, I appreciate that. All right, guys. So everything is almost done. We've got our, let me actually show you how our food is doing. Waffles hot. Good girl, hot, leave it. Okay, our sweet potatoes, those are ready. Hamburgers, oops, that's ready. The sweet potato bites in the oven will just be a couple more minutes. And her hamburger is pretty much done too. Good girl, you're right, that is hot. So everything is done and it's pretty much finished up at about the same time. So everything is done and it's pretty much finished up at about the same time. And that's exactly what we were hoping for. Oh, thank you, Megan. Uh, you caught us right at the end. We actually just finished making our food for the week. We're all we need to do now is let it cool down, and then we can package it and vacuum seal it and put it in the freezer. I know it, but you know what? The replay is going to be live on our profile here in just a minute because we are just finishing up. So you will still get to see everything that I demonstrated, I promise. So thank you guys so much for joining us. I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please make sure that you like this post and share it with a friend, and also make sure you're subscribed to me because I have so much more fun content to share with you. We will see you next time. Thank you guys so much. Thanks, guys.